Good evening, everybody. What's going on? We are actually going to Halloween Horror Nights tonight. It's actually the second to last night of the last Halloween Horror Nights weekend because it ends tomorrow on Halloween night. But we are here with some special guests. We have Steph over here. We have Ace right there, who's
ready to party.
And then obviously
M&M funnels all day.
Anyways, we're about to head out to the parks here in a little bit and check out some houses and scare zones, so come along with us. Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, quick plan. It's me. We're gonna go hit all the houses, knock all that out so we see everything, and then ride next. And then favorite houses. What better way to end the season than doing the top? So, we're gonna do it. We're gonna hit it. Let's go.
Okay, so we're just walking in. You can see the entrance right there. The first house that we're gonna hit is actually Case Files. It's gonna be right over this way. So we'll go through there and let you know what we think. Okay, so we just got out of Case Files. We're gonna get the initial reactions of everybody here. So in my opinion, I love the house.
I love the campiness of it. It makes me feel like a late 80s, early 90s sitcom that had to deal with supernatural. Either that or like a case of B movies, and I always love B movies.
And what about you?
Loved it. It had to be pretty decent for him if he got a couple jump scares.
Hey yo, so I can't watch The Strangers because they knock on the door really loud. So you could pretty much have like a baby in a crib, the cutest baby in the world, as long as it knocks really loud, I'm gonna be scared.
All right.
I love it. This is one of my least favorite houses of the year, and I still love it. So, like he said, it's campy, it's jumpy, it's the campiness. That's the best word to describe it. But I like it. But that being said, I think we're gonna swing back around to the front and take them through the very front scare zone, and then work our way through ride and then everything else, and go that way.
And the front scare zone is 30 years of fear.
30 fears.
30 years,
yeah,
30
we're
fears.
gonna head there first. Well, I guess we can go that way too.
All
I
right.
don't know if we should loop around. Yeah, we'll loop around.
All right, so let's
we'll go
roll.
see Eddie first. So the 30 years, 30 fears year has brought lots of iconic imagery, including Mel's dying, coming back like it does every year. If this isn't the perfect spot to take a picture and embrace all the spookiness of the year, I don't know what is. But we're gonna keep walking towards like horror makeup and Eddie's scare zone, and then just loop back around to the beginning.
Look, they got Jack up there.
So, oh shit, Jack! Oh shit. I need to get this picture.
Only got 2 more days, kids. We're back in the box. Welcome to the...
Oysters, Mountain Rock, Unicorn Rock, and Mountain Oysters.
Okay, we just got through Bride of Frankenstein Lives. My reaction, I thought it was excellent. For the beginning of the year, I thought it was kind of, you know, hit or miss, but it's grown on me a lot. What do you think?
It's we got on the staff change, shift change or whatever, so we missed a lot of scares, but not my favorite this year. So we're starting low, aiming high, but it's good. It's good.
Guys?
I enjoyed it. It was, I think, more interesting towards the end, but all around
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm biased. It's a classic Universal monster, so I'm just gonna like that off the get-go. The shift change did suck, but at the end of the day, Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein. I saw Creature from the Black Lagoon. I saw an off-brand mummy that had a headache. So I love it.
All right, so we're gonna go hit. I don't know which house we're gonna hit next. I think maybe.
But we're gonna do it.
Maybe it takes a chainsaw. We're gonna do it, but we're gonna go get a couple of drinks and then see where the night takes us.
What is this? The nightmare you are about to experience contains elements of fire, pyro, and intense flashing lights. It's dark and adult in nature. If you find anything of this nature offensive, I suggest leaving this dark dream immediately.
Alright, I'm out.
Ready or not,
Grow up.
here I come. To the nightmare.
The nightmares will come for me. Every Halloween, the haunting starts again. My fears, my desires, my twisted dreams.
Ready or not, here I come. You can hide.
Okay, so we just got out of the show for Halloween Horror Nights this year. It's called Nightmare Fuel, right?
Horror Nights Nightmare Fuel?
Horror Nights Nightmare Fuel. Right now we're in the line for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but we're gonna actually insert some clips of the show right now, but we're about to go through Texas Chainsaw, so we're gonna let you know how we think about that afterwards, and then continue on with our night. Okay, so it might be a little loud right now because we're going through the entire crowd, about to go through Tooth Fairy, but we just got out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What do you think?
I saw who I wanted to see, so I'm good, brother. I want to scratch my head with a hanger now.
Hey, what do y'all think of Texas Chainsaw?
Love it.
Loved it. Loved it. Loved it.
It's so creepy and stinks. And
Oh,
it's
it
so good.
smelled so bad, but
Yeah.
it like good at the same
In
time.
a good way. In a good way.
Okay, so we're about to go through Tooth Fairy. We'll let you know what we think at the end. Okay, so we're walking through the tribute store right now. We just got out of the Icon's house, and then right before that, we went through the Tooth Fairy. So real quick, I just want to get the opinion of our company. So, what do you think of the Icon house, Ace?
Jeff and Nikki are icons in my eyes. But yeah,
That
I
ending
loved
was
it.
great. The ending
I
was
loved
great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it felt like it was legit. It felt like being a part of a good horror.
What about
like
Tooth-
that horror movies in the early 2000s, which I love.
What about Tooth Fairy?
Tooth Fairy. While I did enjoy the narration of it, like it really felt like you're in the storybook. I think what really kind of like didn't do it for me is the fact that I saw too many of the same masks. Like it was the same thing going around.
But the narrative was great. Probably my least favorite so far, though.
But I like a
Good storytelling, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of agree. I think Nicole and I both agree with that. What do you? Yeah, do you agree?
I agree. Like they said,
Oh, look.
like the narration is awesome, but just the mask, and they don't use the plexi to their advantage like other houses do. Icons, it's awesome, but the plexi almost kind of holds them back a little bit, but still very cool. Being able to see those icons up close and personal, you can't beat that. So I like that a lot. I wish I could see it in a normal year, but you know what they did with what they could, amazing.
Yeah, and we have a few more houses that we're gonna go through, so we'll keep you posted on what we think. Okay, so we just stopped during our travels, and we decided to get a couple treats from the tents over here by Seek and Destroy. So Nicole got the donut burger slider. Again, we've had it before.
I think it's the fourth time I've gotten this.
Yeah,
now.
it's awesome.
Obviously,
it's
I
too
like
good to
it.
pass up. But Ace and Steph
got the carnivore wings
Yep.
and the jacked up donut slider. And Steph got the wicked old fashioned whiskey and coke.
Okay, so we're finishing up our snacks at the tents over here by Seek and Destroy. And the last snack we got was the deep fried PB&J. And Steph is currently eating
The
it.
best. That's it. I can't.
She loves peanut butter. She's my buttercup beach.
Okay, it's a little dark, so it's hard to see, but as we are walking into Haunting of Hill House, I want to say congratulations to Ace and Steph, because this is their 1 year anniversary that they've been married.
Halloween belongs to us, bitches.
Walking out of Haunting of Hill House right now. Initial reactions, what do you think?
Probably got the most reaction for me so far.
The scariest
This-
house so far?
Yeah.
I agree.
I got 2 jump scares, I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
Ace?
My favorite part of that entire house is watching you get scared.
Watching me get scared? Fair enough. Nicole?
Your wife, Nicole. He goes, that was the one house that actually made my stomach like kind of go in knots. the tall man was coming out, the really tall one that was on stilts. He came out when he was turning away, and they turned back and kind of like juked his hand out at me and really got me. So it was awesome.
The scariest part of that whole house was the fact that the tall man makes me feel self-conscious. The fact that I'm not gonna get any taller. I'm short as.
All right, well that's the initial reaction for Haunting of Hill House. We're gonna go into Beetlejuice next. My battery's getting really low, so hopefully we make it. But Beetlejuice is our next stop. Okay, so we just walked out of Beetlejuice. Initial reactions. What do you think about Beetlejuice?
So far my favorite. So far, that entrance, I still feel like I am spinning a little.
We started pausing in it, and I was like, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes.
Well, I mean, if you like the movie Beetlejuice, which I love, it's a part of my childhood, then it's a great house. It's everything about it. It shows that simple effects can make everything. Now, not the biggest fan of the lady at the doctor's office, but that's just user error, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not sure who sees this or hey, people spend a lot of money, spend a lot of time.
Don't rush us through.
To be here. You know what I'm talking about? I spent a grip, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that, like, I understand that people gotta move through, but you know, be cool about it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, here, people are here to have a good time, and people wait a long time, and people want to enjoy it. I understand people need to keep on moving, but come on, I'm sorry for ranting on this stuff, but I love Beetlejuice, and I feel like that little aspect almost ruined the house for me. But other than that, it was amazing. Hey, but there was great employees in there, great enjoying themselves, especially the one before Dante's. Brought back the energy, and I really appreciate it. It was just one. I mean, maybe they had a long day, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so it's about 1:30 in the morning. We are ending our night here at the Quickie Mart in Springfield. We have our turkey leg, and we're just gonna call it a night. But before we do, we got through Puppet Theater and the Pumpkin House. So, initial reaction.
Wicked growth. That's what it's called.
Pumpkin.
The Wicked Growth Pumpkin House. So that was your favorite?
Yes.
All right.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
For sure.
Wicked Growth.
Wicked growth.
There's an important call going on. Anyway, so I think all around we're gonna say that the Wicked Growth Pumpkin House was the favorite house
Favorite.
throughout.
Beetlejuice second.
All right. What about number 2?
Beetlejuice for sure.
Beetlejuice.
Number 2, Texas Chainsaw.
Texas Chainsaw.
Texas Chainsaw, I think, yeah.
I'm gonna say Beetlejuice as well.
That's after a season's worth of like building it up. That's like throwing me off, scaring me. It's kind of creepy. I don't know, either that or Hill House is like actually scary.
Yeah.
So.
Hill House is great,
But what I know for sure is Pumpkin is my number 1 by far.
I think it's a group decision for sure.
Yeah,
but
unanimous.
anyways, it's the last, I guess, weekend night of Horror Nights, so we're kind of sad that it's going away. I mean, we'll have to wait for.
Every day is Halloween. Every day is Halloween.
We're gonna have to wait for another year for Horror Nights to come around. But like Ace said, every day is Halloween.
Every day is Halloween.
But we're gonna cut off here. Thank you so much if you actually stayed along and watched the entire video. Hopefully we weren't too much of a shit show, but we'll catch you in the next video. So good night.
Bye.